Hey guys, good people, welcome back to the channel across the river. This will be our part 3 of the Ndau spirit. We have started with part 1 and we have also done part 2. So if you have not listened to part 1 and part 2, I advise you that you first do so. Go and check part 1, and after part 1 go and check part 2. When you are done with part 1 and part 2, is then that now you can come and listen to this part 3. We have covered a lot of interesting facts in part 1 and part 2. So here in part 3 we are continuing. We are going to cover the signs or the ways in which you can know that you have Ndau spirit. Yes, it can be you who has got the Ndau spirit, or it can be someone in your family or someone who is close to you. So if you see the signs that we are going to talk about here, that will guide you that you might be having Ndau spirit, or the person close to you might be having Ndau spirit. Because this part is where many people are struggling about. These are the questions that people are asking most about. That how do I know that I have got Ndau spirit? How do I go about it? How will I know? So here we are. Today we are going to answer that. So there are 3 categories, like we have already said, that there are 3 categories. Category number 1 is about the dreams, the things that you see in your dreams when you are sleeping. And then category number 2 is the ailments or sicknesses in your body that you get to have that indicate that indeed you have Ndau spirit. These sicknesses do not need medical doctors. They do not need clinics. They do not need hospitals. It's a spiritual matter, so they need to be treated spiritually. The 3rd category is the lifestyle signs. Yes, the signs will be there in your lifestyle. Your lifestyle will be affected in a certain way that will make you know that you have got Ndau spirit. So we are getting down to it now. If you are new, please subscribe to this channel. Also activate the notifications on that clock, hit that clock, so that when we post more videos going forward, you can get notified, so you don't get to miss what we will be sharing. And please also like the video. It's very important that you like the video, because it will get to reach many people when you like the video and then you share it. So yes, in terms of dreams, when you dream of international people, yes, that's how Ndau spirit come. You will dream of international people, the people that you don't know, the people you have never seen. It mostly will be people from Mozambique, people from Zimbabwe, and people from Malawi. These people may appear in different forms. Yes, they may appear in different forms. Some of them will appear like they are very dark in complexion. Their color is very dark or dark complexion. Other people will be white people. Others will be Indian people. Others will be Arabs. Yes, in most cases, when Ndau spirit come to you in your dreams, they will come to you in this form. That's how they do it. So you will dream being with these people, where you are doing things with them. or you are living with them, or they are teaching you things, or they are telling you things. Some of them might be even giving you gifts or giving you things. And then you will dream being in a far away place, far away land, a place that you do not know, and an international place where you will be with these people. You can also see these dreams where you are underwater with these people. Yeah, it's either you will dream being in a far away place with these people, or you will dream with them being underwater. That is how it works. Another dream is that you will usually dream of clear waters. It can be a river, it can be a dam, or it can be a sea. But in most cases, you will see clear waters in your dreams. Another dream is that you will dream being in water, where you are wearing white clothing, or you are wearing black clothing, like we indicated in the last clip, part 2, that black clothing is not only for Osana spirits or Nzuza spirits, as many people know. Also, Ndau spirit, they also use black clothing with other people. So, when you dream being underwater, you will dream where you are talking to spirits or you are talking to people underwater, like you are living with them in that water. Yeah, where you can even dream of talking to strangers. You see yourself in a dream where you are talking to people that you do not know, people who are completely strange to you, and you are using a language that you do not know, a strange language to you, a foreign language to you. That is how it happens. Another dream is that you will dream of snakes a lot. Water snakes, you're going to dream of it a lot. Or you can also dream of water animals. There are a lot of animals in water. Different animals live in water. So you can dream of the snakes, or you can dream of the water animals. You can also dream of the water plants. Yes, water plants also show you that you have got these water spirits. But these snakes in your dreams, there are dreams that are scary, there are dreams that are not scary. Many people associate dreams where the snakes are involved. They associate it with bad things, or they associate it with witchcraft or evil things. It's not always the case. So in this case, if it's about the Ndau spirit, these snakes that you will see in your dreams, they won't be attacking you. They won't be chasing you. They won't be fighting you. They will be friendly with you. They might also be helping you, or they might also be talking to you. And you won't be scared of them. You will be relaxed. You will also be friendly to them. You will be feeling comfortable around them. Yeah, but it will be a different story where these snakes are attacking you, or they are fighting you and you are running away from them, or they are doing scary things to you. You see, so that is how you can differentiate between these snake dreams. So another dream is that you can also, on top of dreaming of black clothing or white clothing, you will also dream of the most common cloth of Ndau people, the njeti. You know about njeti, most that njeti is mostly Ndau spirit clothing. You also dream about the palu. You also dream about international clothing, the clothing that are worn in other countries. And or also you can even dream of the African countries' clothing that are worn in other African countries that are not worn here in South Africa. So that will be another sign that you have Ndau spirits. Yes, that is how it is. So in most cases, Ndau spirits will come to you in a form of white people or Arabs or Indians. So most people keep asking, but why do they come to me in this form? Why can't they come in their black color? So they choose to come in this form of white people, Arabs and Indians. They choose this form because they did business with these people. They had relationships with these people. So because of those relationships, they now choose to come to you in the form of those people. It's their choice. They can use anything that they want to come to you. So even this one is their choice, is what they choose to come to you. But some of these white people and Arabs and Indians that you see in your dreams, they are not Ndau people. They are actually the white ancestors, the white Arabs, the white ancestors, the Arab ancestors, and the Indian ancestors. Like we explained in the part one, where we have been explaining about the relationships that our people also had the relationships with white people, Arabs, and Indians. They traded with them. So they had good relationships with them, and they also had bad relationships with them. So because of those relationships, it makes these white ancestors and the Arab ancestors and the Indian ancestors to still be following us even today. Their spirits are still following us the same way the Ndau spirits are following us. So even these spirits of the white people, Arabs and Indians, they are still following us so that they can work with us, they can help us, and we can also help them. So they come to help and we also help them. So this relationship is mutual benefiting. So when they are helping us, they are able to find peace. You see, they are able to have a good life in the spiritual world by helping us in that way, because some of them are paying for their sins, some of them are just continuing the good relationships that they had with our ancestors. So because the Ndau people have been doing a lot of business with these people. Even our ancestors did businesses with these people. Like we said, that is why the Ndau spirit is called the money ancestor. Nkwembo wa mali or idlozi le mali. Another thing that will indicate that you have the Ndau spirit will be that when you dream of yourself being in water, in your dreams, you see yourself being inside the water. And then when you wake up feeling very cold, as if indeed you were really in water. So it will be like you just came out of water. When you wake up, the way you will be feeling cold, it will be as if you just came out of the water. Like it was real that you were inside the water. So even that part, it happens a lot with many people. So if it happens to you or a person close to you, you are going to know that this is the sign of Ndau spirit. Another dream is that you will dream a lot of old people where they are inside water. In most cases, they will also be holding sticks. They may just be holding these sticks or they will be using these sticks. But when you dream of the old people having sticks inside the water, then you know that this symbolizes Ndau. Another thing on top of dreaming about the clothing, You will also dream about beads. You know that most beads have been so incorporated into our spiritual life, our traditional life, the same way as the ancestral clothing or minchaka ya swikwembu or amabayi or amahiya or masila abadimu have been incorporated in our tradition and our spiritual life. Also is the beads. The beads are also incorporated. So in your dreams, when it comes to Ndau, you will also dream about the white beads. Yes, that will indicate the Ndau spirit. Also, sometimes these beads will be having the blue stripes or blue lines, or you can dream of white and blue beads. If you see blue and white beads, yes, that is indicating the Ndau ancestors. You can also dream seeing water, and then next to the water, you will see animals such as cows and goats or sheep being next to the river or being next to the dam. So that will be indicating to you that you are dreaming about the Ndau spirit. So that's it about dreams. Doesn't mean that you will dream about everything here. You will dream about some of the things, other people will dream about some of the things. So, but I'm sure that your dreams will be covered also here if you have Ndau spirit. So now we are moving on to the next section. The next section is about the sicknesses. Yes, about the sicknesses or the physical ailments that you can have when you have Ndau spirit. That will indicate that indeed you have Ndau spirit. These are the sicknesses that we said that they do not need doctors or Western treatments. This ailment is a spiritual matter. So, for women, if you are a woman, when it comes to menstruation or your periods, you will usually experience pains and cramps, extreme pains and extreme cramps. This is another sign that shows that you have Ndau spirit. So many people use a lot of pills to try and control these pains and cramps that they have when they are on their periods. Another thing is some of the women will get fibroids. Yes, that is another type of a disease. And usually this disease is treated in hospitals by the Western doctors. So people go there and they get the doctors to cut these fibroids. They operate them, they remove them. And in that way, people get healed and they are free from them. But when you have Ndau spirits, these fibroids, after they've been treated or they've been removed from your system or from your body, they will reappear again. They will come again. That no, we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. Here we are, we come again. So if it happens like that to you or someone that you know, the advice is that this might be about Ndau spirit, so that it's good that you get a spiritual help. Because from the doctors you are not going to get any help. Even if they try to help you, these things will keep coming back. They will keep on haunting you. So it will be time for you to seek spiritual help, actually. So you will be having a lot of problems inside you, actually. Yes, in your below the stomach, you will be having a lot of problems inside you. You'll be usually in pain. You will be usually having sicknesses that you don't understand, that they are not going away. But from time to time, you are having these problems in yourself. You see. Another thing is you experience this via or through the back pains. You will experience pains from time to time or always in most cases in your life. You are going to have a lot of back pains that relates to the Ndau ancestors. Sometimes you may feel very hot, like it's very hot. You see that pain where it's a pain in a way of being hot. Which I don't know how to put this in words, but this pain comes like you are feeling very hot here at your back side of the body, and you will also have a lot of body pains in your lower body, in your lower side of the body. You are going to have a lot of pains where sometimes you will struggle to walk or sometimes you will struggle to stand up. I'm sure you have seen some people suffering from this kind of sicknesses or this kind of pains where someone you see this person is really struggling. They are struggling to stand up, they are struggling to walk, they are struggling to move around. So these pains, they are very painful, but they do indicate that you might be having Ndau spirits. And then you will also have so many headaches. Yes, the headache is usually a factor for many people who have got Ndau spirit. The headaches they come and go. Some will be persistent. Some will stay for a longer time. You drink the pills, no help. You take the painkillers, no help. You try many things, no help. They keep on coming. They come and go. They come and go. Some will stay longer. Some will stay short, but they keep on coming back. They don't leave you for good. And then that's it about the ailments or about the sicknesses that will be indicating that you have Ndau spirit. So now we move to the third category, that is about the lifestyle signs, the way your lifestyle will be affected. Yes, most of them are also the physical signs that will happen in your body, but they are not really sicknesses. They are just the physical manifestation of the Ndau spirit that will show you that you have Ndau spirit in your body. But they are not sicknesses. That is why we did not classify them under the ailments or under the sicknesses. So here you'll be feeling very thirsty in most cases. You will be feeling very thirsty and wanting to drink water. From time to time, you want to drink water. From time to time, you want to drink water. You drink more water than other people. When other people drink water, their thirst is quenched and they are fine. They will drink water after a long time. But with you, you drink water. 1, 2, 1, 2, you want to drink another water. 1, 2, 1, 2, you are thirsty again. You also have trouble with vision. Yes, your vision will also be affected, where you can't see clearly or you will see blurry visions. Some people will even go to the optometrist, the eye doctors, where they will be prescribed glasses or prescription glasses. But the issue is not really about that. The issue is about Ndau spirit. So you will be wearing glasses when you are not really supposed to be wearing glasses. So this is a spiritual matter for many people. Another thing is that when you are sleeping, when it comes to the early hours of the morning, actually, they're around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, somewhere around those hours, you start to feel very cold. You covered yourself with blankets, but still you feel very cold, like you can put more blankets. Sometimes you feel like there is air that is coming, that is peeping through the blankets, that is coming in there. So you try by all means to close all the holes so that no cold air comes in. So if you are sleeping with someone or you are sleeping with your partner, you find that your partner is feeling fine, they are not feeling cold. You are the only one who is feeling very cold. So that is a very good sign that will be indicating that this coldness is about the Ndau spirit. Yes. Sometimes you are always tired. You sleep a lot, but you are always tired. You wake up tired. You sleep, you wake up tired. Like you never get to rest properly, and you ask yourself, but I've been sleeping. But when I wake up, still, I am tired. Some people even suspect witchcraft, that maybe there are people who make them to work when they are sleeping, so they are bewitching them. They turn them into zombies or slaves when they are sleeping, so they take them to go and work somewhere, maybe in their farms or so. But that is not always the case. Not that it doesn't happen that some people may take you to work when you are sleeping. Yeah, they can take you, they can use you when you are not spiritually protected. Witches can play games with you, so they can take you to work during the night, and when you think that you are sleeping, but you are not sleeping, you are actually waking. And when you wake up tired. So even when it's about the Ndau spirit, you will usually wake up tired, like someone made you to work, but you didn't work. It's only a sign that you have a Ndau spirit. And another thing is that your shoulders, are usually the indicator that you may feel heaviness, or you may feel like the movements on your shoulders or your back feel like a heavy movement, or the heaviness, like you're carrying a load, that there is something around your shoulders or on your back. You see, so this is another indicator of the Ndau spirit. Even when you feel very hot on your back, yeah, there is this thing of where you feel the heaviness or you feel something on your back. You also feel very hot on your back. It also indicates that. See, and even when it comes to sweating, a lot of people who have got Ndau spirit, they sweat a lot. They sweat a lot more than other people. If you can start waking or start walking or start running with other people, you are the first one who starts to sweat, and your sweat will be more than the other people. So that will be another indicator of the Ndau spirit. And you also sweat in your on your feet and your hands. Your hands are always wet. They are never completely dry, like your palm. The palm of your hands are not completely dry. They are usually wet, including your feet. They are usually wet. That is why it's very good that if you have Ndau spirit, you change your socks regularly. You know, there are people who repeat the socks for a number of days. That's not advisable when you have Ndau spirit, because your shoes are going to smell. Yeah. If you have Ndau spirit and you are not careful, you are going to have very smelly shoes. Your feet will smell. That's why you need to practice a very good hygiene when it comes to your feet. Wash your feet regularly. Yes, you can wash in the morning, you can wash in the evening. So when you wear shoes and with socks, when you take them off, you find that the socks are wet. to indicate that your feet have been sweating a lot. So that's why you need to practice a very good hygiene when you have Ndau spirit, because your shoes are going to smell. If you are around people and you take off your shoes, disaster, disaster. Yeah. So another factor in your lifestyle that is going to be affected is the money issues. Yes, like we said that this Ndau spirit is the ancestor for the money. So it does affect your money issues. Yes, it affects your money issues. If you are not well aligned with it yet, money is going to be a problem for you. It's going to be a problem for you. Money will be very scarce for you. You will be broke in most cases. When you get money, you will get money, but not constantly. You will get money here and there, but it doesn't flow to you. It doesn't create a constant flow of money to you. And even if you do get money, you still have money problems. Like you are working, but you don't really see what you are doing with your money. The money doesn't stay with you. Sometimes you can get a lot of money, and then sometimes you take a long time without getting money. So you will be having money troubles, money issues, until you get to fix your matters with the Ndau spirit. So when you have fixed your matters with the Ndau spirit, then all your finances will be corrected. Yes, will be corrected. You will get your money back, and you won't be having money problems anymore. Money will stay with you. Money will love you. Money will come to you. Money will flow to you. So you will be happy in that department again. Another thing when it comes to people with Ndau spirit is anger. Anger. Yes. Anger. This is a real issue. And this issue, if you are not careful, it will get you into trouble. It will get you into trouble in most cases because you are very quick to get angry. Small things get you angry. Few words from people, they get you angry. You see, little wrong doing from someone gets you very angry. So you actually have a very short temper. Your temper is very short. Actually, that's why you become very angry very quickly. And you can react violently, or you can overreact actually. You see, you behave like, when you get angry, it's like there is something that takes over your body and reacts. Like something comes and then it overcomes you, and then it reacts in that manner. So you react violently, you react very angrily. That is why if you are not careful, you can even kill a person, or you can harm a person, or you can do bad things or worse things to someone, and then later on you regret, what have I done? What have I done? That's why it's very good that if you know that you have Ndau spirits, you need to learn to practice self-control. Learn self-control. Please control yourself. If you don't control yourself, your anger is going to get you in trouble in most cases. You can even be arrested for killing people or for harming people. Because when you get angry, you react so violently. Your short temper, you are quick to anger. Yes, you need to learn to control those things so that you don't get in trouble. And even if you don't get in trouble with the law, like being arrested, but your relationships with people will be suffering in most cases, because you will be fighting everyone. You will be fighting with your partner, you'll be fighting with your parents, you'll be fighting with your siblings, you'll be fighting with your friends, fighting with neighbors, fighting with colleagues, fighting with your classmates. Everyone around you, you will be fighting because you have a short temper and you are quick to anger. So small things you are angry and you overreact. See, another thing that relates, this actually relates to the money, where your lifestyle, you are going to lead a struggling lifestyle actually. Like I said before, you can lead a very struggling life until you get your matters with the Ndau spirit fixed. Like I said before in part 2, that Ndau spirit can start you from scratch. Yes, you can lose everything that you have. You can lose your job. You can lose your partner. Your marriage can fall apart. You can lose your businesses. You can lose your cars. You can lose your properties. You can lose your friends. So you can lose a lot of things actually, just because you are having the Holy Spirit and you are not doing what they want. So you need to be careful and fix your life. Follow on what they want and then do it. When you do it, they will be happy with you and you will have everything that you need. You are not going to lose your things. Another factor is it might happen that you fear water. Yes, you fear rivers, you fear dams, you fear the ocean. You fear to be close to the water actually. That also indicates that you have Ndau spirit. Another part, we also talked about this in the previous clip in part 2, that your sex life will be affected. Yes, you will lose your sex drive. Your sex drive will be low. You will lose your libido. You are going to have a low libido. Your erections, if you are a man, is also going to struggle. You're going to have weak erection, or you're going to have erectile dysfunction. You won't be having interest in sex. So sexual problems in general, sexual problems, that's what you will be dealing with. But the moment you get to fix your issues with the Ndau spirit, and the Ndau spirit is heavy, your sex life will be restored. Yes, will be restored. So you will get your sex drive back, you will get your libido back, you will get your interest for sex again. Yes, you won't be struggling about sex. Even the pains that you have been experiencing when you have sex, you won't be experiencing the pains anymore. Yeah. And then another issue is the fertility, that in women, fertility is one of the issues that you will be held, that you do not fall pregnant. You will struggle to fall pregnant. So you will struggle to have children. It's not always the case that when you struggle to have children, you have been bewitched. Yeah, there are instances where people have been bewitched so that they can't have children. Or people are sick, they have sicknesses that are problematic, that they can't have problems, that they can't have the children. So in this way, it's not about witchcraft or sicknesses, it's about the Ndau spirit that has blocked you from having children. So if you fix your issues, you are going to have your children. And most of the problems that you will be facing here, the problems that you will be facing about your lifestyle and the sicknesses, you can go to the medical doctors or the Western doctors. You can go to them. They will diagnose you wrong, or they won't see what is happening with your life. Even if they see what is happening, they won't be able to help you. They will give you medications, but that medication is not going to help you. You will drink the pills, you will drink the medications, whatever, but these sicknesses or these problems, they will keep on coming. So the solution is not the medical doctors. The solution is that you need to get yourself a spiritual solution, get yourself aligned with the Ndau spirit, so that the spirit can get to work with you, so that you can stop struggling and the things that you lost in your life can be restored. The sicknesses can go away, the struggling life can go away, your sex life. You see, it's very painful when you are a person, but your sex life is problematic. That is very painful because you need a partner. If you are having a partner or you are married, sex is the center of your relationship, is the center of your marriage. And if you are struggling in this department, you can even lose your partner. You see, you can even lose your partner. Some partners won't understand that you can't have sex or you're having sex problems. Because even if you go to the doctors won't help you. See, this is a spiritual matter. So, guys, we have covered most of the things like we have promised. We have covered the dreams. We have covered the sicknesses. We have covered the lifestyle signs. So, we covered almost everything. I'm not saying this is everything that we covered, but we covered a lot. There are other dreams that we did not mention, there are other sicknesses that we did not mention, there are other lifestyles that we did not mention. But like we mentioned in the Nkanyamba video, that these signs alone are not enough that you can conclude that you have Ndau spirit. You need a confirmation from a seer. It can be a healer, it can be a prophet. Anyone who can see spiritual things or can see spiritual matters, you will need the confirmation. So they will need to assess you, and then they can confirm that indeed that you have Ndau spirit. Yes. The signs alone are only a guidance, just to guide you that yes, you might be having a Ndau spirit. So, but you still need to spiritually confirm. You see, so you are sure, because this is the water spirit. Even other water spirits can use these signs. These signs are not only limited to Ndau spirits, but they are mostly used by Ndau spirits. That's why they are part of the Ndau spirit. But even the other spirits, they can decide to use these signs. Even the Ndau spirit can decide to use the other signs that are used by the water spirit, such as Nzoza, Nkanyamba, Mermaid, and so on. You see, so the water spirits can use the signs that are commonly used by the other spirit. And then you will mistake that spirit for another spirit. That is why it's very crucial that you confirm spiritually, so that you do not diagnose yourself wrong. I hope we provided the clarity you needed when it comes to sign. Thank you.